society. What is the unit of society? A person. And many persons will make a society. So the unit of society is one man or one woman. If you want to reform the society, then you have to start reforming individuals. For example, let's say a society comprises of 100,000 people. You want to reform 100,000 people. How will you reform? You start with one person. 2, 3, 4, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000. The percentage will keep rising as you keep reforming them. So, we need to reform a society. And the unit of society is a person. And now Prophet Muhammad addresses humankind. O sons of Adam, there is a lump of flesh in your body. If it is reformed, if it is corrected, your entire body will become reformed. If it is left corrupted, your entire body will remain to be corrupted. Remember well, it is your heart. So, one person is unit of a society, and that one person is reformed when only one organ of this person is reformed. So the unit of a person is his heart, human heart. If the heart is reformed, if the heart is corrected, the Prophet said the entire body will become corrected, reformed. The problem with our societies is that our hearts are plagued with evil. Our hearts are corrupted. Our hearts need correction. Our hearts need purification. Our hearts need enlightenment. And what will happen then? When the heart is set right, when the heart is reformed, what will happen? The Prophet of Islam said, if the heart is set right, the entire body will become right. This is the impact of correction of heart. So in order to reform society, start with one person. And in order to reform that one person, start with his heart. If the heart is corrected, if the heart is set right, this man will become righteous. This man will become pure. And how you correct a heart? Say, for example, this is the heart. This heart is a supposed dwelling of God. Dwelling to be. God doesn't live there already. It's a proposal by God that you can house me in your heart. It's a proposal. When you do not enlighten your heart, you do not awaken your heart, it is occupied by devil. And it is the devil that is making everybody hate each other, fight each other. Sometimes in the name of country, sometimes in the name of the caste, creed, nationality, and now in the name of religion. But the real enemy is the devil. People say, oh, we never saw a devil. Yeah, that's his trick. He's everywhere, but you do not see him. Why? Because you never look into your heart. If you look into your heart, you will know where the devil is. God is everywhere. How? When God is implanted in the heart. And this is how God is everywhere. Devil is everywhere because it is devil who is occupying your hearts. Now, how to take the corruption of the heart out from there? By introducing the mystical formula, the implant of the name of God. When God's name is implanted in your heart, continuous commemoration of God's name will generate divine energy. And that divine energy will then purify the heart. You know, we simply read and recite what the Prophet said. But do we ever pay attention to what is being said? For example, the Prophet said, "Oh, sons of Adams, there is a lump of flesh in your body. If you set it right, your entire body will become right." We should stop there. How? What is the relationship of the heart with the body? The relation between the heart and the body must be very crucial. The heart must be in a commanding position. The heart must be the very center of our life. The heart must be like a remote control of our entire being. This is very scientific hadith. If the heart is set right, the entire body will become right. But there is no interpretation of this hadith. Only His Holiness Gohar Shahi has explained it. And the Lord said, when God's name is implanted in your heart, it is synchronized in the throbes of your heart in such a fashion that it keeps striking upon each other. And there is a constant amalgamation of the vibration of God's name, which results in generating divine energy. And when the divine energy is generated inside the chambers of the heart is responsible for purifying blood. The heart is divided in 4 chambers. 2 chambers here, 2 chambers here, right? 2 of these chambers are joined by veins and 2 others are joined by arteries. The veins are the vessels which carry impure blood, which comes out from the liver. And this goes into your heart, ventricles, and the job of the ventricle is to oxygenate blood. And when blood is purified, then it shifts to the other chambers of the heart. And then purified blood is distributed to the entire body through the vessels of arteries. If blood is not supplied to the brain for 1 minute, your brain is damaged. If blood is not supplied to your other organs, they are dead. How important it is, medically, scientifically. In spirituality, His Holiness Gohar Shahi said, the job of the heart is to purify blood. Why not purify your souls as well with this? When God's name is implanted in the chambers of the heart, as when the heart is already pumping blood, oxygenating blood, purifying blood, divine energy is mingled in that blood. and through the arteries, the divine energy reaches all corners of your body. This is why the Prophet said, when the heart is set right, the entire body will become right. Why? Because the heart will distribute divine energy to every single organ, every single part of your body. This is why if you want to reform a man or a woman, if you want to reform a person, reforming the heart is the key. So you need knowledge of spirituality in which hearts are awakened, hearts are activated. And when the heart is activated, that person is reformed. Now take this knowledge to another one. Give it to 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 100,000 people. And the day is not far when the society will be completely saturated with purified hearts. And that is when you will have a divine society. Not before this. No matter if every single individual is holding a Bible and Quran, without purification of the heart, they will behave like an animal. Whether they are in the church or in the mosque or in a Hindu temple. Remember well what the Prophet said. Without the remembrance of God in the heart, there is no difference between man and an animal.
TV, bringing light, love, and peace in your life.